The Sunda Megathrust is a significant geological fault line stretching approximately 500 kilometers from Myanmar through the southwestern side of Sumatra, extending past Java and Bali and terminating near Australia. It marks the convergent boundary where the Indo-Australian plate subducts beneath the Eurasian plate, specifically the Sunda and Burma microplates. This fault is among the most seismically active on Earth, responsible for numerous significant earthquakes, including the devastating 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake and tsunami that claimed over 227,000 lives. Tectonic setting. The Sunda Megathrust is characterized by oblique convergence, meaning the tectonic plates meet at an angle. This results in both horizontal, strike-slip, and vertical, dip-slip movements. The horizontal motion is primarily accommodated by the Great Sumatran Fault, while the vertical motion occurs along the megathrust itself. The fault's geometry varies along its length, with a shallow dip near the ocean trench that steepens as it extends beneath the landmass. Earthquake activity historically, the Sunda Megathrust has produced numerous large-magnitude earthquakes. Notable events include 1833 Sumatra earthquake, estimated magnitude of 8.8 9.2, causing significant destruction. 1861 Nias earthquake, magnitude 8.5, resulting in major tsunamis. 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake, magnitude 9.2 to 9.3, leading to a catastrophic tsunami. 2005 Nias Similu earthquake, magnitude 8.6, causing widespread damage. 2007 Bengkulu earthquakes, multiple events with magnitudes up to 8.4. These events demonstrate the fault's capacity for generating powerful earthquakes and tsunamis. Segmentation and supercycles. The megathrust is segmented into distinct sections, each with its own seismic behavior. Some segments experience supercycles, where a series of large earthquakes occur over a relatively short geological period, followed by long periods of quiescence. For instance, the Mentawai segment has shown patterns of repeated large earthquakes over the centuries. Current risk assessment. Given the historical patterns and geological data, scientists monitor the Sunda Megathrust closely for signs of potential future activity. The region's dense population and coastal infrastructure make it particularly vulnerable to the impacts of major seismic events. 2025 Myanmar earthquake. On March 28, 2025, a devastating earthquake struck Myanmar, registering a magnitude between 7.7 and 7.9. The epicenter was near Mandalay, and the quake was the most powerful in Myanmar since 1912. It resulted in over 5,350 fatalities in Myanmar and 51 in Thailand, with significant damage extending to neighboring countries. The earthquake occurred along the Sagang Fault, a major strike-slip fault in Myanmar, highlighting the region's complex tectonic activity. The disaster has exacerbated Myanmar's ongoing humanitarian crisis, disrupting agriculture and damaging medical infrastructure amid a civil war that has already displaced more than 3 million people. International response. In response to the earthquake, China pledged $137 million in humanitarian aid to Myanmar, including food, medical supplies, and the deployment of rescue teams. Despite international efforts, the delivery of aid has been complicated by Myanmar's political situation and ongoing conflict. For a more in-depth understanding, you might find this video informative. More dangerous than Cascadia, the Sunda Megathrust is poised to rupture.
don't forget to hit that subscribe button to show your support.